New possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So there have been some developments in that Jay-Z lawsuit. There have been some inconsistencies in the plaintiff's story, and those inconsistencies have been exposed in the media. The first thing is this, she claims that after she was drugged and raped, she called her father, and her father drove all the way from Rochester, New York to pick her up. That's a 5-hour trip. And this is in the middle of the night. And remember, she's 13 years old. NBC called her father, and her father does not recall that incident. He does not recall picking her up. And it seems like every father would remember something like that. Having to pick your daughter up that's only 13 years old in New York City, 5 hours away. So that's one thing. The other thing is this, she claims that this event happened at an after party in this White House with a U-shaped driveway. And according to Jay-Z's attorney, there's no such house in that particular area. The other thing is this. There are photographs of Jay-Z at another event at that same night, and that contradicts her story. The other thing is that she claims that while she was at this party, she met a celebrity by the name of Benji Madden. I think that's the name. And, she claims that she met this celebrity and she talked to this celebrity. But it turns out that that celebrity wasn't even at the Video Music Awards. That celebrity was not in New York City at the time. The celebrity was actually in the Midwest on a tour. So that's another contradiction. And it's difficult to confirm that her story because the person that allegedly drove her to the Video Music Awards is no longer alive. So that's another thing. So you have this story where there are contradictions and there's nothing to confirm what she is alleged in this complaint at this particular point. And another thing that has to be pointed out is that this plaintiff suffers from autism. And I wonder if that affected her perceptions of what happened that particular day, if anything happened. So there are some very serious questions. And I'm just wondering, this is a very experienced attorney that that's representing her. And at this point, it appears that that attorney may not have done his due diligence. And that may be grounds for some kind of sanctions if that's true. Now, it's possible that there's more to uncover in this particular story. I'm not going to completely write it off at this point, but I'm going to continue to follow it. But it doesn't look good for this plaintiff. There are too many inconsistencies. And these kinds of inconsistencies raise serious red flags. I mean, these are very serious allegations that have the potential to destroy Jay-Z's career, completely destroy his career and disrupt his family life. So these are very serious allegations. And I understand why Jay-Z is responding the way he is. That's how anyone would respond if they're accused of such outrageous acts. And they firmly believe that they're innocent. They would, if I was in that position and somebody falsely accused me of something like that, I would be going all out too. And so I understand why Jay-Z is so intense in his response. So I'm going to continue to follow this, and I don't know the race of this plaintiff. We haven't seen her. Like I saw her hands in the interview. I can't tell if she's very light skinned or actually white. But yeah, that's a question as well, like the racial dynamic of this whole situation, where you have another Black celebrity legacy being destroyed and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not one to defend celebrities if they're wrong, but I'm not going to automatically assume that what somebody says is correct just because they're a woman or because they filed a lawsuit. That will have to go before a court of law, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to continue to follow this case, and I would not be shocked if it's dismissed. But tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and tell me what you think. Peace.